Hello, my name is Diva, and this is a guided meditation to help us envision possibilities of community safety as alternatives to policing, to expand the idea of community safety within our consciousness and what could be available to us that would be of great benefit to our communities. It is also here to offer some solace and healing at this time. A world without police is possible, and I would like us to all practice our visioning on what that would look like so that we can take a step towards that future. So to begin, and this is, the timeline I'm offering is just some possibilities, but I know there are so many more. So if you have your own ideas of what a world without police would look like, please share, and let's use the hashtag visions of community safety to combine and compile all of those within Unity. Okay, so to begin, please find a comfortable position, whether that's sitting or lying down. And just take a moment to check in with your body. Bring your awareness into your body, noticing the natural rhythm of your breath, noticing maybe the clothes on your skin or the air upon your skin, and whatever is supporting you, chair or bed or the ground beneath you. Feel that support. Feel how it holds you. And just do a scan through your body, from the bottom of your feet up to the top of your head. And as you slowly move through, just relax any areas that are maybe holding tension right now. And if somewhere just has too much tension and doesn't want to let go, that's okay. Just let it be in this moment. Now imagine you look at your phone. You're scrolling through Twitter and you see a tweet from your mayor, the mayor of your city or town, and it says, "Enough is enough. We have created a 3-year plan to dissolve the police force in our town. To create a holistic and supportive system of community safety." You click the link and you browse through this 3-year plan. Feel how it feels in your body to have read this tweet, to feel this support within the larger structures around you. You may feel heard. You may feel relief. You may feel some skepticism or anxiety. That's okay. You browse through the 3-year plan and notice the development of specialized task forces for domestic violence, for cases of neurodivergent crises, groups that you may call upon for specific instances that need a sensitive level of caring intervention. You see plans for free therapy and healing for the transition of prisons and jails into rehabilitation centers. Let your eyes and your mind peruse over this plan and notice what reveals itself to you in your own mind. Plans for reparations, to heal racial inequality, plans to support input from Black communities, from Indigenous communities, within the creation of this new community safety system. We now move later on down the timeline. You decide to enroll in a free course that has been offered for self-defense and de-escalation of difficult moments and crises. As you take this course, you begin to feel empowered, confident, and safe. It is something that many people in your town or city have become engaged in. It has received great communal support. So you know now there are so many people in your community that know how to defend themselves and how to respond in a moment of crisis. Shifting later on down the timeline, you attend one of the monthly community block parties that are regularly being held. It may just be your street or combine a couple streets around you. And you've been going to a few of these and starting to get to know your neighbors. It makes you feel safe within your community, like you have people to call on if you needed help. You feel known and secure. You meet one of your neighbors for the first time. He is new on this street, and he tells you about his journey through the new rehabilitation centers that are replacing prisons. How much it has helped heal the trauma that he experienced in prison, that he was provided with housing and income upon his release. How does it make you feel to know that prisons are being phased out? You enjoy this conversation with your neighbor. And enjoy the company of some other neighbors nearby. You feel happy, full of joy. It is a peaceful and happy day. Shifting on later on down the timeline, one night you hear an altercation happening in one of your neighbor's houses, just a couple houses down from you. You listen to what might be going on. Could it be domestic violence? No, you know these neighbors. You've met them at the block parties and seen them around the neighborhood now. They are an older couple who live with their neurodivergent grandson. It sounds like they may need some help, like he may be having a difficult episode. You call 911 and they direct your call to the neurodivergent support team and say that they are on their way. While they're on their way, you head over and see if you can offer some assistance so that the elderly couple may feel safe. You feel confident because you have been trained in this type of situation. The neurodivergent crisis support team shows up and you feel safe and confident in their presence, that they know how to de-escalate the situation safely with sensitivity and care for everyone involved. Shifting on later down the timeline, you are enjoying a recreational ceramics class with UBI, Universal Basic Income, instated and the work week reduced. You feel you have more time for therapeutic recreational activities that bring you joy and healing, as well as the others around you. You feel the clay in your hands, that tactile satisfaction. You smooth it out and make something of your own creation from your own imagination. And when you're done, you feel a sense of pride and accomplishment in this thing that you have created. Shifting on later on down the timeline, you are getting a new home artificial intelligence installed. You are full of gratitude, knowing that you can trust this technology. Because time has passed and a generation has grown up feeling safe and at peace, not having the traumas of past generations reenacted over and over again in their own lives. Because of reparations and racial inequality, healing, because of many of the programs that have been instated, because healing has been available on a mass scale, And because people feel supported now through universal basic income, through the support of their neighbors and friends. We have a generation that has grown up in a new society and culture in which they can flourish and thrive. Products and technology are now created with the greatest well-being in mind, rather than profit. You know that this artificial intelligence has been created by a diverse group of people with the intention of human and planetary well-being. You feel gratitude that you can trust this technology. Then your weekly food delivery arrives. You feel gratitude that you can also trust this food, that it will be full of nutrition and free from harmful toxins and ingredients. You feel confident that this food you are eating is not harming the earth, since indigenous food systems and technology have been implemented to create this food. Notice how your body feels. Notice how you feel in this environment. An environment of deep healing on a systemic level and deep systemic support. Where people have lived and grown up in and been raised within decades of the intention and priority placed on well-being rather than profit and control. Now take a moment to let any other experiences emerge and emanate from within your own imagination and consciousness in a world without policing. What does the surrounding system look and feel like? It may be bigger structures or smaller details. And just take a moment to let it emerge for you now. I see the presidency dissolved and new systems of horizontal government created, and days spent in joy and happiness. As we come back to our bodies now, bring these feelings and possibilities with you. Feel them deep within your heart, deep within your gut, deep within your energetic womb as they gestate until they're able to be birthed out into our physical shared existence. And as you integrate all that we have felt and imagined here, begin to bring physicality back into your body. Notice the way the breath moves in your body. Feel again the ground beneath you. When you're ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Flutter your eyelids open. And just stretch out and move your body in whatever way feels good. Thank you for going with me on this journey, and I really hope to hear more possibilities of a world without police, and not just hear about them, but take the action steps towards making them a reality. Thank you to everybody who is putting their time, their energy, their thoughts, their feelings, their love into creating this new world where all of us can feel safe and thrive.